Hi, it's Stacey. I'm coming to you today with a video on how I cleanse and sanitize my brushes. I've been going to several events over this holiday season, and look at the dirty brushes that I have amassed. And from brushes to beauty blenders, sponges, and things of that nature. So I haven't been able to clean them, so today I'm going to get rid of all of this mess. And I also have another event to go to tonight. So if you're in a pinch and you don't have time, you can do a quick clean with 99% alcohol. Now, alcohol is very drying. Everyone knows that. So you don't want to get in the habit of doing that often. But if you're out of town, you're going out of town, or you don't have time, I just usually keep this and I just do a couple of squirts of this and clean my brushes. Or do you want better? Quick cleanse, really good brush cleaner. Does have alcohol in it, but it has a little glycerin in there too, so that you can get your brushes nice and moisturized. Now, for a deep cleanse, I take one of these deals. You can buy these in, I know, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, any type of makeup store. For Sephora has these as well. And they have little ridges, little texture on here. That's going to help you to go ahead and cleanse the brush, give it a little something for a little friction. And I use Dawn, plain Dawn. When I'm doing a deep cleanse, I add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil to my concoction. That helps to actually moisturize and condition the brushes and get them back in optimal condition. Now, after I get them nice, clean, sanitized, and rinsed, I used what are called brush guards. These can be found on Amazon for like $5.99, something like that. So each brush that you have, each size, a big powder brush, blush brush, eyeshadow brush, eyeliner brush, these actually help keep the shape. So after you're done cleansing the brush, okay, you put the brush guard on it, lay it flat, boom. When it dries, it comes back nice, just the way you bought it, not misshapen. So I'll give you a little demo. Let's see, what brush will I use? Let's see. I'll use this nice fluffy powder brush. So initially I just rinse it. Give it a nice little rinse. And let me adjust the camera so that you can see what I'm doing. Give it a nice little rinse, just to get as much out as I can. I'm going to give this nice pump, and I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to that because I really want to condition my brush. I don't want my bristles to be harsh going against my face. So I've got this a little damp. Turn this off so it won't make so much noise. And you see, that just comes off. You go into the grooves. They have these little textured ridges on here to help you really get into that brush. Sometimes you feel like you're washing and washing and washing and nothing happens. Okay? So now I'm going to rinse through. After that, I'm going to take a towel and just try to get as much of that moisture out as possible. Okay, my bristles, nice and clean. And then I'll put this on a brush guard. And you see how it just protects, just like that. You want to lay them flat so that you don't ruin them. Okay, let's see. I will do a blender. So now I'm going to put a little bit of detergent and then a little bit extra virgin olive oil. Run the water over And then this is my blending brush for eyeshadow. There we go. And then I'm going to rinse through. Now, if I don't have it all out, all I have to do is repeat it. All right. I'm going to get a little bit of that, or as much of that out as I can. All right, so now I've got the nice fluffy brush there. And then I'm going to take an eyeshadow brush guard, push it up like so, and look at there. So when it comes out and dry, it'll have a nice shape, just like when it was purchased. So I'm going to go ahead and get a blender. This is a Real Techniques Beauty Blender. And I'm not going to put any oil in it. Not going to put any oil in that. And a sponge. A sponge doesn't need oil. And just really give it a nice rinse. And I'm also going to run it over my towel as well. And then when I'm done with all of them, I'll put them back in this nice little basket so that it can dry. I have a long way to go. I have a lot of brushes, but I'm going to tell you, this little deal here really does help. You can find them anywhere. They have them probably even in Publix or Target and things like that. So I've got my Real Technique sponge. Takes a lot to get the sponges clean and get all the water out. All right. Voila, nice and clean. Put them in my basket. And last but not least, I have my sponge here. So I'm just gonna run that out of the water as well. And again, I do not need oil, obviously, for a sponge. But I do use the extra virgin olive oil for my brushes because it really does help to moisturize and condition the brushes so that they're nice and soft. And after you cleanse it with the Dawn or Joy or whatever you're using, you can, and also mix it in with the extra virgin olive oil. You can go back over it with the dish detergent if you feel like your brushes, the bristles are a little bit too oily. Like if you put a little bit too much, you only need a little bit. You don't need a lot. So I'm finished with my sponge. Okay. I'm going to dry it the same way that I do my sponge and my brushes. And I toss them in here as well. So something where it can like dry through or whatever. So I'm not going to bore you with laundering all of these. I have a long way to go. I need help. Anybody want to come help with brushes? But again, it's a simple, easy way. You don't have to buy a special kind of cleanser for your brushes. You can if you'd like. But for me, I like to use Dawn extra virgin olive oil for my deep cleanse, for my speedy cleanser, my 99% alcohol, or my quick cleanse. All right? And that's how I clean my makeup brushes. Have a good day.